at the Fantasyland Walt Disney World train station in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. We're just currently waiting for the train that is heading towards all the stations. Again, this is at Magic Kingdom. The last time we rode on it, it was back almost a month ago, which is the Wildlife Express at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So we should be able to get this one, hopefully, in just a little bit. So I just heard a whistle, so...
Disney World Red Alert is now arriving at Fantasyland Station. All passengers, please stand by to board. Monkeys, clowns, and acrobats, please report to the Big Top Supervisor. Circle tour around the Magic Kingdom.
That helps, right?
Main Street Station and Frontier. All of the
It just said a final boarding call.
Crazy number.
Here we go.
Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. The next leg of our journey takes us to Main Street, USA. We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos y brazos
There's the water tower.
dentro del tren. Y cuide.
This is the only station that actually refills water.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
You like it?
This is the Tron Tunnel.
As you know, I love this railroad about as much as a songbird loves the moon. But I'm still awed by the rockets and spins. A technique.
Unidentified users detected in upload conduit area. Scanning. Calculating. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention.
That was cool.
Users, please proceed to Tron light cycle right behind you. Once digitized, you may board your light cycle and join the games. Fair warning, users. Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory.
And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple, what you hear.
That's Space Mountain here.
Yes, sirree, in this place of boundless optimism, the possibilities are endless. You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland.
Switch is in normal.
Our trip around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete. I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me. And I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much as I've appreciated being a part of it. We're now approaching our most charming destination, Main Street, USA. A place where the only thing sweeter than the townsfolk is the treats.
There's a contemporary in Bay Lake.
After our stop, we'll be heading for Frontierland, followed by a visit to Fantasyland. For now, stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully disembark. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so new passengers can safely hop aboard. It'd be mighty kind of you. And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station, after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As you're pulling into Main Street Station, please make sure that we are staying completely seated and aboard the train until the train comes to a full and complete stop, and you hear the single whistle and you hear me say the words of all clear. Make sure that we are remaining seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop, and you hear me say the words of all clear. Stay seated. Train is still in motion. Stay seated. Stay seated. You're now all clear. Disembark the train.
Here's a really beautiful Lake of Seven Seas Lagoon here.
Well, it's still 11 something. I'm looking at the time.
See the Magic Band spinners there. There's a lot of people today. Comes monorail. We're still holding here because I said there was a hold time. We got like at least another 2 more minutes of hold time remaining, and then we should be get moving again. There's another monorail.
Minutes it usually lasts parade itself. You need a hotel at. What does he want at? 6 years. What does he need? She wants security. Just leave right now. You're good. Eddie, go hit it. Excuse me. You know what time this train will leave? Well, how long? Couple minutes? You said a couple minutes. But the parade itself supposed to be 12 minutes, and we've been here. We're going. See? You got a limitation, baby girl.
Here we go.
See? Welcome aboard, folks. We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. It stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Friends, I'm so delighted you joined us today.
The entrance
There's
platform
nothing
are
I
not
enjoy more than
working right
showing
now.
folks around this magic kingdom, especially because it's certified proof that in these parts, dreams really do come true. See, there was a time not so long ago that I was just a young fella on Main Street with a balloon in my hand and a wish in my heart that someday I'd be
We're having a little race with
conductor
the
of this train.
monorail.
And wouldn't you know it?
It's
with
behind those
good
bushes.
company, here I am. So believe it when I say it, around here.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Oh, monorail.
See what I mean? Hope you packed a compass because that, folks,
I don't know, you can
is
see
the
it.
sound of adventure. Adventureland, I should say. Whether navigating wild jungle rivers, swashbuckling with jolly buccaneers, or even just scaling a towering treehouse, there's always plenty to explore here in Adventureland. Now, if you're more the rootin' tootin' type, then partner, saddle up. This here's Frontierland. Home to cowboys, campfires, and country bears. This outpost is chock full of tall tales and an even taller mountain. We call it Big Thunder. Catch a ride on its runaway trains and you'll see why. On a more musical note, just ahead, Princess Tiana is striking up the band for her big party. She made me promise to tell you folks, you're invited.
Oh, there's a parade going
We've
on.
reached Frontierland Station, everyone, so sit tight. Hold those horses until we come to a complete stop. If you're disembarking, please carry your strollers all the way off the platform before unfolding. Watch your step now. This is Frontierland Station.
As we are pulling into Frontierland Station, please make sure that we are remaining fully seated and aboard the train until the train comes to a full and complete stop, and you hear the single whistle, and you hear me say the words of all clear. Make sure that we are staying completely seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Stay seated. Stay seated. Stay seated. You are now all clear to disembark.
Departing Frontierland.
Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, a hearty welcome aboard. We're heading for our next stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos,
This is a
pies y
little
piernas
airlocking here.
dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Yeah, see, they're doing a renovation. They completely removed the tracks.
There it is, Big Thunder Mountain. Now, normally, folks around here have a one-track mind for gold. But mining seems to have been derailed. They've been working on that railroad all the livelong day, though. So I bet they'll be full steam ahead in no time. Even some new bells and whistles.
Backstage. Towards Seven Seas Lagoon.
The change in scenery means we've left the rattle and rumble of that old gold mine behind and entered my favorite leg of the journey. Lush wilderness, calm waters, and untamed beauty. Folks, we're in nature's wonderland. Isn't it something? Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. Considering how wonderful things are out here, I'm fortunate that some of my closest friends call it home. That village is a truly special place. Hear that?
There it is! On that
big metal snake.
Oh, Peter, that's not a snake. It's a train.
Train, huh? Well, I think it's finally time I trained my shadow to stay put. Hey! Get back here, Shadow! Shadow!
Oh, Tinkerbell, we really must find some stronger friends.
Told you it's enchanted, and not just the forest. From the tips of castle spires to the sands under the sea, magic and happily ever afters await around. Friends, travelers, children of all ages, we're coming down the track and heading straight for the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacular, Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some airborne acrobatics. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland.
There's more
Now,
orange.
please wait until the train comes to a complete stop. Gather
It's
your
going out of
children's
service.
unicycles and other belongings, and carry your strollers away from the platform before unfolding them. That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those disembarking, please watch your step and thanks for traveling with us. I hope you'll join us again real soon.
As you're pulling into Dickinson Station, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop, and you hear me say the words of all clear. Stay fully seated, the train is still in motion. Stay seated. You're almost there. Stay seated. You're now all clear.
We're on the second round now, but now we're filling up with water now because it needs to be refilled. And it's already refilled like as soon as I just paused the video, like almost immediately.
Boys and girls, this is your last call for the Walt Disney World Railroad, now departing for a grand circle tour around the Magic Kingdom. It stops at Main Street Station and Frontierland. All aboard!
So yeah, it just said the final announcement, so we should be able to get going in just in a little bit. I don't know what that hissing sound is for. Final call. And we're on the move again. Here we go.
Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. The next leg of our journey takes us to Main Street, USA. We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on the straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
Go through the tunnel again.
As you know, I love this railroad about as much as a songbird loves the moon. But I'm still awed by the rocket's escape and love.
Unidentified users detected in upper conduit area. Scanning. Calculating. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required. Users, please proceed to Tron Light Cycle Run or upward. Once digitized, you may board your light cycle and join the games. Fair warning, users. Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory.
And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear it, right? Yes, sirree, in this place of boundless optimism, the possibilities are endless. You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland.
express monorail. So we may be able to see it in just a moment.
Our trip around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete. I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me. And I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much as I've appreciated being a part of it. We're now approaching our most charming destination, Main Street, USA. A place where the only thing sweeter than the townsfolk is the treats. After our stop, we'll be heading for Frontierland, followed by a visit to Fantasyland. For now, stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully disembark. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so new passengers can safely hop aboard. It'd be mighty kind of you. And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station, after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As you're pulling into Main Street Station, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Can you give me the rest of all clear? Remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop.
Oh.
Stay seated. The train is on motion.
Robotic.
Stay seated.
The drag, yeah.
You're almost there. Stay
That
seated.
part is where they do it right now.
Yeah.
Stay seated.
So it's really right now. I get it.
Stay seated. You're now all clear to disembark.
Alright, I think that will be it. Thank you for watching.